Hello everyone and welcome to another Bellarific Friday. This week's challenge was to create a card using the theme Valentines. And for my card I decided to use the stamp called the Little Peeps Heart from Stamping Bella. And what I've done with her is I've stamped her on Bella's Bestest white paper and colored her with my Prisma pencil crayons. The next thing I did was take a designer paper. It's from Sassafras, and it's this one right here. And as you can see, I've already used the corner of it. I've stamped this image here and cut out the center heart part. And I'm going to be paper piecing the center piece like this. And also I've cut out from the same designer paper her dress. So we'll also be piecing her dress there as well. I'm going to glue these down, and after I'm done gluing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around my image and just have the cut piece of my stamped image for my card. Alright, I've gone ahead and cut my stamped image out, and what I'm going to do next is move towards making the card. This one is going to be different. I've used my Cricut machine to cut the base of my card, and I used the wildcard cartridge, and in the wildcard cartridge you will, if you have it, you will see that one of the card options is this heart. And I cut it out in 5 1/4 inches, and this is what you get. I've scored my card from the lines that the Cricut cuts, and once you score it, you can easily fold it, and we have the base of our card. The next thing that I'm going to do is I've actually cut out 2 hearts, the card and one that is just the heart itself. And I believe that was an icon piece. And the heart was like this. I've cut it in close to halfway point, and I'm just going to use the bottom part. Now the bottom piece is going to get glued to the halfway mark, and then there's another detail I'm going to be adding, and it is the scallop edge right here. And if you've ever bought Sassafras 12 by 12 paper, it comes well, the Hog Heaven and Whale of a Tail comes with the scallop edge on each one of their papers. So I pulled this particular one out because of the yellow. It coordinates well with the yellow hearts that I've got there. And then what I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to place it to the back and glue that behind there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is cut out the access ends right there. So I'll glue this down and I'll be right back. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to turn it back, and you will see the pieces, the access pieces at the ends, and I'm going to be trimming it off like so, following the shape of the heart, and the same on this end right here. Okay, so once the access is trimmed off, this is what we have. Isn't it looking cute? Okay, the next piece that we're going to be placing is our stamped image that I had cut out, and I want that at the center of my card like this. So I can just go ahead and glue this down. Okay, And I want to place my sentiment on the top corner right there. And I've already gone ahead with my Stamp-A-Majig and stamped my sentiment. I want to put with hugs and kisses on the top end right there. Just want to make sure that I have it the way I want it. And that looks just about right. Okay. I'm going to remove my clear sheet, ink up my stamp. Ink this up. And then I'm going to press it down. I'm going to press it down again. I'm going to move this. And as you can see, I have actually made a mistake. Well, I didn't make the mistake when I was stamping it. Unfortunately, now I have ink up on the top. So I have to think of a clever way of fixing that mistake. So I'm going to do some thinking on that. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, there is always a solution to a problem. I've decided to use my pink pearls to hide that line that I've created when stamping the sentiment. And I've taken my pearls, and what I've done is I've put 3 pink pearls on the top, and I'm gonna put 3 pink pearls at the bottom. And I think that added a really nice detail to my card as well. And this way, you know what? You're not throwing it out because you worked so hard creating it. Okay, and here we have it. We've fixed that ink problem. I'm gonna zoom back out, and I think that looks really adorable. Last detail, and this card is going to be finished. And I like using tulle, and I'm going to be taking this pink tulle and tying it around the top corner. Okay, you know what? I've got too much pink happening, and I'm not liking the way this pink is looking. So I'm going to change the color on this to black tulle. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab that right now. Okay. I think black is going to be much better because of the black sentiment.